Good morning and happy Friday. Today is the 4th of June. Myself and Jim have just woke up.
Hi.
Actually not feeling too bad, surprisingly. I've got a couple of blisters on my little toes which are quite sore, but other than that my feet are fine. Body feels fine. Was able to get up, which is like a celebration in itself, isn't it? And I've just made a cup of green tea with a little bit of honey and lemon.
It's the best thing ever in the morning when you're camping, is this.
It's really lovely. It was invented by Jim.
Not really, but I've done it for years.
Copyrighted, patent.
Yeah, because like sometimes when you're camping you wake up a little bit sinusy, don't you, and a little bit kind of, well, especially after that walk yesterday. And you just have a little bit of exposure and stuff, so this sorts you right out.
It
the
does.
lemon blasts everything away and the honey's really good for your throat.
Feeling suitably proud of myself. I set up a little like donation thing to pancreatic cancer, which is what my dad died of, and yeah, I raised quite a little bit of money so far, so that's great.
I'm super proud of you.
Thank you, darling. I'm proud of you too. Jim was a legend, like the whole way round. He really was going for it, and for certain, like if he was doing it on his own and I wasn't there, he would have definitely finished a good couple of hours sooner. So you didn't need to worry, did you? You were absolutely awesome.
Thanks.
It really was. It was like...
I was worried though. I was worried. It's not often you do that far, is it?
No.
I was worried for us both because obviously, you know, it's like, I care for us both, don't I? You care for you, so you don't want to hurt yourself, and you don't want your partner to be in distress either, but I think we should be really suitably proud of ourselves, both of us.
I think one thing that I really liked is, even though some bits were really hard, and more so me than you, just really in a place of like pain and having to dig deep, I don't feel like I don't know, I don't think it affected the mood or anything.
No, I mean there was a point up in Gloucester, wasn't there, where we were going through, the cloud had come right in, and it was really misty. It was like a moon landscape.
It was as if it was on the moon.
Couldn't find the trig point because the cloud were in, and we just had to follow the voices, didn't we?
Yeah.
The voice.
The voices.
And there was a point coming up in Gloucester where the pace was.
I'd slowed right down.
Slow because you were really struggling there, weren't you?
I think it was more that it was more a mental thing because it is so steep, and because one wrong step could end in death.
Yeah. Like
that's no exaggeration, is it?
No.
It literally could.
You've got to be really careful.
You have to be so careful, and I think in my head I knew I was a little bit delirious.
And then, right, top of the trig point, and he said, "Are we going to make it?" I said, "If we get a move on, we can actually make it. It's not a problem." And that was it then. It was like somebody put a rock over your bum.
I did. I don't know where.
The fastest you've been all day on last stretch, and like that was it. Pearls were down, head were down.
Yeah, and I just yomped.
4.5 miles.
At the end,
blazed it.
Yeah, I think that's the only moment I've been able to semi-relate to an athlete. When do you know when you watch these programs and these people are just
talk about the zone.
Yeah, and they're just all sort of like pain, and anything goes out the window, and you just focused on that goal of getting to the finish line or whatever. And obviously these people, I'm not saying I'm anyway in sort of comparison with them, because these people are just incredibly fit, but
they're human the same as you though. You have the potential to be like that.
I think my head just, for the first time in my life, went into that place, because I don't come from a background of sport. Like when I was a child, I hated PE at school and all that kind of thing. I did eventually find a love of of sport, but in terms of like my physical ability, I think just because of my childhood, I've always like had a bit of resistance in my head, because so many people have told me you can't do that, or you can't do this, or you're fat, or you're not able to do this. And I think it stays with you for such a long time. And I think yesterday was the first time that I was like, 2 fingers up to you, I can do this. I am physically able, I am fit. I might be fat, but I'm fit. You know.
Yeah.
So
well, exactly. There's not many people.
There's not many skinny people that could do that.
Well, there's not many
did
people,
yesterday.
period, that could do that, is there?
No.
Really.
And it wasn't like obviously if I go to the gym and work out for half an hour or an hour, there's a point where you like get tired and
Yeah, it didn't compare.
it's just another level of like psychological and physical fitness that just I've never ever been to before, and it's quite addictive.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Imagine when we do 14 days of it.
I cannot wait.
I know. It's brilliant.
It's definitely made me feel more confident in my ability doing the coast to coast as well.
Yeah.
Because like Jim said, I've not done the coast to coast obviously, but Jim has, and he said nothing compares to there's some long days and long slogs, but in terms of like physical challenges, there's nothing really that compares to that.
There's nothing 29 miles. The difference is when you're doing something like that is the day after day.
Yeah.
So things like your blisters, obviously you'd have to get up and deal with that today.
Mhm.
So that's why it's so important to look after your feet and stuff.
Well,
but it's not really like you could have done anything else, is it?
No, I've got really weird. That's my tummy. I've got really weird toes. I'll figure something out. The problem is, in my boot, well, in any shoe, do you see that I've got like this little, I've got like a little extra bit of foot here.
And this toe folds under that one, that's the problem.
It's like a penguin. This toe's like a penguin, it's got a big breast.
Show people what happened.
I'm not sure they want to see my feet, but anyway.
Have a quick look.
So, here we
So
go.
it's this toe that goes underneath that toe, and when it's done, I don't want to touch it, but it's
No,
rubbed on both sides. That's a nasty little blister as well, isn't it? I don't
This
know
one.
That's a random one.
I know.
And then when you came back yesterday, your feet were more, what I call sort of waterlogged.
They were white, weren't they? They were
Yeah, so it looks like blisters, but then in the morning that's gone.
So one thing I'm really pleased about is yesterday the most pain that I had was from the pads of my feet underneath.
Yeah.
When I was in the shower, I had to move that shower mat that was in the shower because I couldn't stand on it.
I know. How painful.
I was like, what sadistic person has put this in a walker's shower?
Like a bed of nails.
Yeah.
I had to move mine.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah. I was literally like, who the hell would put that there?
Yeah.
It was like a cheese. No, what would you call it? Like a cheese grate or something.
Oh, it was horrible.
A hexagonal mat of pain.
Yeah, it was horrendous. So I'm gonna have to figure something out about that.
Well, just use a different shower next time. I'm joking. But another good thing is, don't you sleep well?
Oh my god, literally out like a log.
Out like a light, slept like a log.
I'm just merging the two together to make my own.
I love it. I love it.
This is going to be too
Make
hot.
it your own. So the good thing about today is...
Good. That's good.
Oh yeah, they're really good out of these. The good thing about today is, thankfully, we joined the gym, didn't we, last week? Again.
Who are we? Like after doing 30 miles, 3 mountains, 70,000 steps, the next day all we want to do is go to the gym?
Oh, I'm not thinking about working out. I'm actually just thinking about the hydrotherapy pool. And the
I'm
steam
thinking a swim would be good just to keep the blood pumping a little bit.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, keep things flowing. Yeah.
And also stretch out their muscles and stuff.
I
and
do that in the hydrotherapy pool though.
Jim's like a ballerina. There's a bar that goes around the hydro pool. And he's there on the side.
I noticed me doing it. I didn't think anybody could see me doing that underneath.
I can see when I'm stood next to you.
Yeah, it's really good to stretch out your tendons because I've got really tight tendons at the back of my leg. like I can't sit with my legs straight out. I've never been able to do it, and I think that's probably like one of the source of my knee problem. I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, the tendons.
How are your knees feeling today?
Weirdly, they feel absolutely fine, but I haven't stood up yet.
Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah, I think
it's great
that
you
probably cured it. I think we're either going to cure it or totally whack 'em, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cured it.
Fab.
Use it
Fab,
or lose
fab.
it.
I love that expression. Use it or lose it.
Yeah.
In terms of calories and all that malarkey. So yesterday, I know Fitbit isn't totally accurate, but I definitely burned a heck ton of calories. I would easily say 2 days worth of calories, you know. I burnt at least 4,000, you know. I mean, my Fitbit said just under 7,000.
Yeah, but you were working out just under 12 hours.
Sweating the entire time.
Yeah, going up mountains, coming down mountains. It were non-stop, relentless, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you think about working out all day, like Joe Wicks did that 24-hour workout, it's not like running, is it? But
no joke. No, it's not like running, but it is a physical strain on in itself.
Yeah, yeah.
It's incredibly like challenging.
It gets you on those, isn't it?
And also, I think one of the things to remember is you're constantly going up and down terrain. It's like there's very little flat bits. There's big rocks that you're climbing up and down. There's obviously steep steps that you're going up. So if you imagine you're in the gym on the step machine
but then someone's putting rocks on it.
Yeah,
it's not just stepping
and then
up
you're coming down a step machine. There is like really physical challenges too.
Well, it's your core as well, isn't it? Because your body's constantly compensating for like your ankle's gone over on a rock, so then your
in the Dales it's very rocky. Like the ground is very like there's a lot of shale and there's a lot of like big rocks,
and they put a load of big rocks down for the erosion as well, don't they? They just bang a load of rocks down to stop the
so it's a great workout.
Yeah, it is.
So I obviously didn't count my calories yesterday. There's no way I was gonna count them, but I think probably
we didn't eat a lot though.
No, I think I probably had about 1,500 calories. Maybe a little bit more.
More, yeah. You had those,
let's say 2,000.
We were having those isotonic gels, didn't we? How many of those did we have?
I had 3 of them.
3 of those. They're only like a little sachet packet though, aren't they? And then we had 2 wraps. And what? 3 protein bars?
I had 2 protein bars.
2 protein bars. And how much water? 2.5 litres of water?
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's a good I don't think I'm being unrealistic to say that yesterday burnt the calories.
It was a lot.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna start tracking as of today.
Excuse me.
It's alright. And obviously Fridays are usually my weighing days, but I've moved it to tomorrow, so
plus, you might be thinking you probably didn't eat a lot on this walk, guys, but you have to carry everything with you, haven't you? You know, and when you're carrying, we carried 2.5 litres of water each. We've got all the safety stuff because you've got to take it. I don't care what anybody says. You know, if you're up there, and like on the last, it was clear all day pretty much, wasn't it? And then we got to the last mountain, Ingleborough, and the cloud had come right down, and you couldn't see, like, we could have lost each other easy.
Easily. And I think the thing is as well, that wasn't even that bad.
No, exactly.
It was bad, but I've seen it in a lot worse conditions.
Well, it was torrential hail, wasn't it, the other week?
Yeah.
So if you haven't got the kit with you, and you've got like a cotton t-shirt and a pair of shorts on and a pair of trainers or whatever, and unless you're running it, which some people do,
which is amazing,
because obviously you make your own heat then, don't you? But
Yeah, but if you twist your ankle, right? Say you're running the Three Peaks, or you walk in the Three Peaks, and you get to Ingleborough, and what happened to somebody, and they've twisted their ankle, they've broke their ankle, they've done something which means that they can't move, and they're sat in a load of fog, having expended that much energy. Your body is so tired, you know. It's just very dangerous. You can't mess around with this kind of thing.
So coming back to the packs, then we had to carry everything with us: the food, the water, you know, the hat, the sort of the hat, the gloves, the buff, the waterproof jacket, the waterproof trousers.
Why does my pack feel like it weighs more than yours then?
Well, yours is a harder wearing pack. Yours is more of a hiking pack, and I think when we chose it, we were thinking coast to coast, weren't we?
Yes.
And we probably chose wrong. Actually, I've got an Osprey Talon 33, and it's really good. It's light and flexible, and it's actually a lot easier to carry. And in fact, at the start of this Three Peaks, you weren't happy with the weight and the rigidity of your pack.
It was pulling me down too much, yeah.
So we swapped for the day, didn't we? And I can tell you,
which I'm eternally grateful for.
Oh, don't worry about it. But I can tell you, right, I love my pack. I've worn yours all day, so we need to get you a Talon, really, don't we? They've started doing an Osprey Talon Pro, and it's made out of, it's still lightweight, but it's made out of a slightly tougher material.
I'd love to go and try one on.
Yeah, we should do.
But I'm definitely down for a new pack.
Yeah, well, they're not cheap, but they are worth it, because if you're doing stuff like this all the time, it's an investment.
I think we'll carry on. Obviously, we were kind of training to do this, but we're not going to stop, are we? No. Hopefully, Sundays are still going to be. Want to go to the lakes. So me and Jim, we've been to the lakes obviously quite a lot. It's where I actually broke my ankle, and I'd love to go back to PVR.
You've got to go back and get your revenge on that.
Yeah, I think we should do that quite soon.
Yeah, there's a bit up there, so it's like Stickleton and Piker Stickle and Harrison Stickle and PVR, and there's a track up to the top of that called Lord's Rake, and that's pretty intense. But I think we should start doing sort of slightly more intense stuff. I think the next thing I'd like to do with you is Hellvelen Striding Edge.
I love it.
Because that's pretty intense.
So basically, it's a mountain in the Lake District, and it's got a really tiny thin ridge, and it just looks incredible. It's one of them things that you see and you're like, I really want to go see that for myself.
Yeah, it's not so bad when you're on it. You know, like if you go onto YouTube and you watch Hellvelen Striding Edge.
I think it's worse when people do it from GoPros from the...
Yeah, and the GoPros make it look really intense,
gnarly, don't they?
Yeah, I mean it is intense, but when you're on these things look intense from a distance, don't they?
Intense. Yep, so I'm just going to go and finish, well, I've nearly finished this, and I think we're going to get some breakfast on the way home.
I think we deserve it. I think we'll get some brekkie on the way home. It doesn't have to be bad brekkie, does it? I'm not going to go to McDonald's or anything. I think maybe just like stop and...
You want a breakfast, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm fancying poached eggs on toast.
I'm fancying egg on toast.
Yeah. Well,
let's go find egg on toast.
Stop at a nice farmhouse or something on the way back and get something.
That sounds a delight.
Anyway, we'll go pick the kids up and go to the gym and chill out, eh?
Sounds like a great day.
Fantastic.
Anyway, cheers to Friday. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, baby. Love you.
And cheers to you. So we found a really lovely little cafe on our way home, and I've got a cup of tea. Jim's got a cup of tea.
Hey.
And I've ordered a veggie breakfast. And Jim's ordered a...
I've gone for the full English breakfast. That's my treat for yesterday.
So yeah, I'll show you when it comes. I'll try and gauge the calories and whatnot, but it probably won't be massively accurate. accurate. But I'm sure it'll be delicious. So we're home now and we're just gonna have a cup of tea before we start unloading the van. On the way out of the cafe, we spotted some delicious cakes and treats, so we decided to treat ourselves.
Well, it wasn't our fault really. It was the guy that served us initially in the restaurant, and as we were coming out, we were just admiring the cakes. We'd actually got past the cakes and we were on the way, and he said, "We do your cake to take away," and I went, "Oh no, it's fine." He said, "They're really nice," and I said, yeah, they're nice," and he said, "The lemon drizzle cake's especially nice," and I said, "Oh right, it's my favourite."
That's your favourite, isn't it?
And then you saw this amazing, or I saw this amazing rhubarb shortcake or something. That looks.
It was called rhubarb shortbread.
That looks amazing. Sorry, I'm waffling on.
No, it's absolutely fine. So show us yours, Jim. So you've got a lemon drizzle. There's no way I'm going to eat all this right now, but I'm definitely going to have a piece. And a cup of tea. I obviously don't know the calories exactly, but I'm going to guesstimate them and input them into my fitness pal, so I'll pop them on screen somewhere. Guesstimate. Do you like that word?
It was 20.
20 calories?
1,000.
Scritch. So it's much later on, and I don't know what I last filmed, but I think it was when we was having our cup of tea and our little cake. I did end up eating the whole thing. I had some and it was so yummy that I had the rest a bit later after. But yeah, it was great. What did you think of your lemon drizzle?
It was probably one of the best lemon drizzles I've ever had. Light and airy.
Like your brain.
Like a lemony cloud.
Lemony cloud. So since last filming, we've been to the gym and we've had a good swim. We've picked up the kids, and now it is 20 to 7 and we're gonna make dinner. So I'm gonna have a vegetarian, Linda McCartney vegetarian burger, which are very yummy, and a house salad. House every weekend. I don't know why they call them house salads, but there we go. A couple of sweet potato fries and a brioche bun.
Oh, you're having a brioche bun?
Oh, yeah, because I put my calories in and I've got some left.
Ah, okay, good.
So I'm able to do so. So I'm gonna end it here. Obviously, I haven't made the dinner yet.
Do you feel extremely tired? I feel extremely tired from yesterday. I think it's kind of caught up with me. Caught up with me. I can't even speak.
Yeah, I want to say about half an hour ago, it just hit me, the tiredness. Yeah, so that's why I'm ending it now and not filming, making and putting together. I think I
feel like going to the gym was maybe a bit over and above.
No, because I think my body feels better.
Well, yeah,
for
body
it.
feels better, but like swimming always makes me extremely tired on a normal day, actually. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's been hot. We've been swimming.
You're hot.
Not as hot as you.
Saucy, apparently.
Yeah, so hot it hurts my head.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not gonna film making it. I think Jim's cooking anyway, aren't you? Are you cooking?
I'm gonna certainly attempt to.
Yay! Oh, I felt really sick then, I don't know why. So Jim's gonna film and I'm gonna try and edit.
I'm not filming.
I've got such a brain fog. Jim is gonna cook. I'm gonna finish filming and then I'm gonna try and edit these videos and get them up. I've got loads. 3, I think.
Put them high.
And I'm not gonna film over the weekend. I'm gonna have a couple of days Oh, that would have been, Jim just nearly took a toe off with a knife. No, I'm not having them. Not having them ones. Sorry, baby. I just said on the video, did you not hear me just say?
No.
I was having to Linda McCartney. Burgers. That's how tired you are.
Tired.
Yeah. I'm not filming on Saturday and Sunday. Oh no, I am filming tomorrow because it's my weigh-in. So I'm filming my weigh-in tomorrow morning. But I'm not...
You're having a holiday, aren't you?
Well, technically we still are on holiday. We're going to go see some friends tomorrow afternoon. So I just thought I'd just have the weekend not filming, and then I'll pick back up on Monday. So you'll see me tomorrow for my weigh-in. But I really hope that you have all enjoyed watching the camping, walking, Yorkshire Peaks vlogs. I don't even know what's going to become of them because I filmed like 3 clips or something. But it is what it is. I was just too sort of like in the zone and in the moment.
But that's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not a... I don't know if you know this about me, I'm not a massive fan of social media. I don't really post anything, do I? And I do tend to scroll when I'm bored, like everybody, but I'm not a massive fan. I wish I didn't do that, and I'm a true believer that you should enjoy the moment, definitely are.
Yeah, but I think filming's not enjoying the moment. I think filming's kind of just embrace capturing it.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
Live and let live kind of thing. I don't mind being on them.
What's well, a good job in it?
Yeah.
Hey? Yeah, so I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow morning. I'm obviously gonna film that, but I'm not gonna film a what I eat in a day until Monday. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy with the food. I'm gonna try and keep it in check.
I think you might.
I feel very bloated at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my weigh-in. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and
free. Happy, healthy, and what else is there? If you've got happiness and you've got your health.
What does it make you?
The best version of yourself.
Health is well. Happy, healthy, and well. Till tomorrow.